Koto everybody, and no mai hoki mai ki te kihini. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's Māori Language Week here. It's Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, and we're going to be putting a few captions and kupu or words in our video this week. So today we're going to be making a cake that my husband says that he should be taking to work to celebrate the Warriors. I don't know that he'll want this one. This one is a marble cake, so a Ponzi marble cake. So I don't know that he's going to want that one. But anyway, we're going to be making a marble cake today. So let me show the ingredients and then we'll go from there. Let's have a quick look at the ingredients. We've got our flour and baking powder in here. I haven't got self-raising flour, so I've just added a teaspoon of baking powder to per cup of flour. And all the ingredients will be at the end of the video for all you people who are going to go, where's the ingredients? 3 eggs, we've got some caster sugar here. If you haven't got caster sugar, then use your normal sugar and put it through one of your whizzers, one of those things. And just make it fine but not powdered. So this is it's not as grainy as normal sugar. Here's our butter and milk. Now I've got my cocoa powder here, some vanilla, and I've got some pink food colouring, care of one of my grandkids, and I've got some raspberry essence. Now you don't need the raspberry essence. If you haven't got that, then that's fine. Just go with the pink colouring. Anyway, let's get it going, eh? Look how gorgeous and fluffy that is. Look at that. That is perfect. Show you this. This is my, what is this called? One of those tins anyway, one of those flash ones that I got on sale. I've sprayed it with some canola oil, in the spray can, and I've got some plain flour in there, which I'm going to coat like this around. And then I'm going to tip out the excess, okay? So that's going to, and I'm going to make sure that that this part's coated as well, so that the cake won't stick to it. It looks like that. Notice all the bits that I missed? Yeah, never mind. We'll figure that out later. So it's mostly coated. Right. I've got my mixture here, which is all mixed up with the butter, the sugar, and the eggs, and the vanilla essence. Now I've got my flour here with my baking powder that I'm going to just spoon in here. And I'm going to give it a mix. Remember, I'm using a metal spoon. They told me at home ec that I should always use a metal spoon. This is Mrs. Jones at Gore High School, and I believe her. Right. And then I'm going to alternate it with my milk. Okay, add a little bit of that. And remember, we're not concrete mixing. We are just barely mixing it till it's combined. Okay, the last thing that you want is clumps of flour. Okay, now we're ready to add the rest of the mixture. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, eh? Divide your mixture into 3, and then you're going to add your cocoa to one and your essence and your colouring to another and give it a mix. I added a little bit of milk to my cocoa mixture because it was a little bit thick. And then you're going to blob it into your tin. Just like this. So we've got our cake here and we've marbled it as much as we can. Now if you want to, because we have to spread it around anyway, you can actually run your knife around and just swirl those colours around if you want to. But don't mix them too much, because we want to be able to have those gorgeous marbled bits, like the chocolate bits and the raspberry bits and rah. Now thank you. That was a hubby. Good job, Dad. Whatever. Anyway, I forgot to tell you that I've got the oven on. The oven is on at 170 degrees. So I'm going to put this beautiful cake into the oven, and I'm not sure how long it's going to cook for. I'll let you know. Okay, see you soon. Have a look at this. The cake has just come out of the oven. Now this took 45 minutes, but my oven is a fast oven, so yours might be a bit slower. So you need to check it with a knife. I've got a sharp tip knife. Pop it in there. If it comes out clean like that, check it somewhere else. There we are. Then your cake's ready. Okay. Also, if you press it down and it sponges back, it should be ready. If it's not, then leave it in for like 10 more minutes. Okay, you bright people, I know you can figure it out. Now I'm going to leave it in this tin because I've got it in this bundt tin. I'm going to leave it for a bit until it cools down because it should shrink a little bit and make it easier to come out. Okay, that's the theory. So let's let it cool down and do its thing and show you what it looks like after I've iced it, eh? How pretty is that? Now he can't be taking that to work as a warrior's cake, can he? I'll take it to mine. So the good news is I've made him a big roasting just chocolate cake for him and his buddies. So I'll chop it up and let you see what it looks like in the photo. Look at that. Can you see that? Yum. Yum. That is the bomb. Definitely not a warrior's cake. Ka kite anō.